Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. The first week of school is here for students across the islands. And now that the kids are settling into their new classes, it's the perfect time to make sure that they have the technology they need to succeed. And right now we are here with Irwin, Siongco of Verizon. He's the executive director there. I know that you guys have a lot of specials going on, especially for the month of August.
Yes.
So thank you for joining me today.
Mahalo for having us.
Yes, let's talk story about all these deals. They're big, they're mega. I mean, free phones and stuff like that.
So literally, if you think about all the deals that typically happen on Black Friday, they're better now than they are for the holiday season.
Whoa.
So, Verizon's focused right now on Verizon Family Month, understanding back to school, and this is an important and exciting time for families. So in addition to having amazing deals, value offers that we have for our customers, and also digital wellness, because understanding our responsibility when we connect everyone with this connectivity, that it's important for us to be able to teach parents how to be responsible and help their children be responsible, monitor if they need to, because again, safety is important when you're using all these connected devices. So, but talking about the deals, so Rachel, almost every phone is free at this point. So iPhone 16 Pro, iPhone 16 Plus, free without having to trade in your old device on new selected unlimited plans when you're adding a new line of service. If you're a power user and you want the 16 Pro, that's free if you're on our unlimited ultimate plan as well. So again, iPhone users, you're covered. Now, if you own a Samsung, if you want an Android device, the S25, S25 Plus, those are free as well without having to trade in a device. And if you want a 25 Ultra or maybe a 25 Edge or even like the Pixel 9,
wow,
free.
It sounds like you're talking about cars, man. Like there's
Crazy,
this and this, and there's so many things to choose from now in the phone world.
Right.
Okay, let's talk about these deals. This is for the month of August, right?
Correct.
So going into the school year, you might have thought, hey, maybe my kid is not ready for a phone yet because maybe they're a little young. What do you suggest for the keiki who are maybe in elementary school and they just need some connection with their parents?
As a parent that has young children, that was definitely something that weighed heavily on my mind. So you'll see here on the table, we have the Gizmo Watch 3. So this Gizmo actually is a watch that allows parents to stay connected to their children. It allows them to set up geofencing. So if a child leaves an area, you can set up an alert as a parent to get notifications so that way you know your child is where they should or should not be. And then it also acts as a communication tool because the children can connect with you, they can call, they can message, and obviously as a parent you can connect with them. And there's one cool feature called SOS. So if your child's in a situation where they need to get a hold of somebody and they, it's an instant moment of need, they can hold down a button and it'll call you automatically.
That's great. I mean, it's just peace of mind, being able to send your kids to school, of course, to learn and stay focused on the task at hand. But then if they need mom or dad, they needed to get a little help or just to keep that connection between them, they've got this watch here. So that's perfect for the elementary age students or maybe anybody who's interested in something like this. But then we're going to go up a little bit and we're going to talk about the high school students. This is kind of important right now since everybody's always on their phones, right?
Yes. So like making sure that, with high school students, there's probably an interest in being able to do things after school, after school activities, sports, whatever it may be. So a power bank is going to be critical in allowing them to stay connected without having to worry about finding a charger, right? And so if they're out and about, they're traveling, going to practice, this Mophie actually is a 10,000 milliamp battery that will essentially give 36 additional hours of video watching for anybody that's out and about. So again, if your phone's running low, you plug this thing in and you're good to go for at least another 36 hours.
Great option there. And then we're going to move up to maybe those who are now heading out to college. What do you got for them?
So this is a pretty exciting device to show off. So this is the new Samsung Fold 7. So you can see how thin that device is now. So this is some of the newest technology in phones.
Nice and sleek.
You got your front screen, so you can use your phone in any traditional way, but then it opens up and essentially almost becomes a tablet. So when you think about multitasking, watching YouTube videos, Hawaii News Now on YouTube if you need to.
Automatic.
It's crazy how amazing you can, what the amazing capabilities are of this device. So here's an example. Here's, I'm looking at an internet browser. I'm wanting to see what's going on with the news. Maybe I want to add a YouTube view. So if I want to be able to check out the news, but also watch a YouTube video, all of that can be done on one screen.
That is so cool. And you got to just show them how sleek this is. boom, look how thin that is. And so when you close it and you got the phone aspect there, that's still looking nice and slim. This is perfect. You can still put that in your back pocket, anywhere. You're on the
Absolutely.
go. College students, always on the go, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's a great find. And then in addition to, you know, keeping everybody connected, safety is a big issue, but also education as well. And you guys are doing Family Week. You guys are helping everybody out, right?
Yes. So, and then in addition, again, I mentioned earlier about our responsibility to make sure that there's, you know, the way that these devices are used by younger users and helping parents understand different tools and best practices on taking care of their children. So we have many resources available. And so when you think about one of our apps called the Verizon Family app, it allows parents to be able to not only, again, without a watch, but on their regular devices, monitor where their children are at. It allows to, you know, check for safety with your young drivers. It allows you to monitor their usage. You can turn the devices off connectivity-wise. So like if it's getting later in the evening and people should be sleeping and, you know, resting for school, you can shut that internet down as well. So
very cool. All right. And so you guys are doing Family Week, so people can come into a Verizon store, check you out if they have any questions about the specials or anything going on throughout the month of August. You guys are there to help. Yes.
Absolutely. We have 30 stores in the state of Hawaii ready to serve.
Boom, right there. And then scan the QR code right there on your screen. All the information, you got it right there in the palm of your hand if you just get one of these free devices with Verizon, right?
Yes.
Yes. All right, we're going to have all the details on HiNowDaily.com. Irwin, thank you so much for joining me today. All right, go ahead and get these products. Kids are ready. They're already back to school. Now you just got to keep them connected and safe. We'll be right back.